Well, good evening, everyone. As promised, I decided that we are going to do together the 12 days of Christmas. So, for the next 12 days, or 12 evenings, I should say, at 8 o'clock every night, you can find me here, and we will make one card each night so that you will be all ready for your Christmas cards this year. So, if you are joining me live, please do say hello so that I know you are here. And if you're watching the replay, please let me know that you also saw the replay. So, whoops, I almost hit the wrong thing. So let's get started. And those of you who don't already know me, my name is Debbie Gibson, and I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! In Canada. So, okay, let's get started. Now, I will apologize in advance. Sometimes it is difficult to see comments on Facebook, so even if you comment, I may not see it until after the fact, and sometimes, I don't know what, but sometimes things happen. Oh, well, thank you so much, Amy, for saying hello to me, because now I know that the comment is actually working. So I'm very, very happy to see that, and to also see that you are here with me. Okay, so let's get started. The cards are not difficult. Just bear with me for 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so the card I'm making tonight is not difficult. In fact, all of the cards I make the next 12 days are not difficult. You may or you may not have all of the supplies, and that's okay. If you don't, you can either buy them yourself, buy them through my website, and I will post that in the link afterwards, or you can just use what you have from home. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use tonight is a piece of my real red cardstock. Bring in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut that at 5.5. And I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. And these are all in inches. My trimmer out of the way, bring in my bone folder, as I like to have a nice crisp line for just wondering. Sorry, my trimmer, I have put a brand new blade on, and for some reason I'm still getting all these little thingies at the top, but that's beside the point. Oh, hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining, and thank you for watching. I really, really, really love it when people say hello to me, and I know that I'm not all by myself out here. Okay, so if you didn't see that already, I've just cut a piece of real red cardstock. That is my card base for tonight. And I am going to use, now I have pre-done this. Hello, Phyllis. Thank you for watching. And so I've already pre-done this. Now, if you do not know how to use a stamp, cut, and emboss machine, I would be happy to show you that at another time. But for tonight's purposes, I've already cut and embossed. So I'm using the Holly Jolly embossing folder tonight. And I'm using 2 of my dies from Spotlight on Nature dies. These have been one of my favorites for the last year plus since they came out a year ago. I've used them quite often, and they are very, very pretty. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so here is my, you may not be able to see that very well, and I don't have the ability to zoom in, so I will just lift it. You can see the embossing on that piece of white, basic white. And I'm going to be using a piece of 4 by 5 1/4, just a piece of white. And I've used a piece from, and you will see here that I've used it already quite often, quite a bit. It is from the Traditions of Christmas. Beautiful, beautiful designer series paper. And this is the piece that I have cut out with my Spotlight on Nature dies for my card tonight. And I've also used a piece of the gold foil because it is just too beautiful not to use. And you can see with the spotlight on nature dies, how pretty is that? Just like that. So, first thing I'm going to do is get my dimensionals, put some dimensionals on the back here of my DSP. And you can always try this yourself later and just watch tonight. Like I said, none of these cards will be difficult, so beginners can do them with no problem whatsoever. And I just like my flowers like that, so I'm going to just carefully put that on there. Hello Brenda, glad to see you're watching. Thank you very much. You are among friends. So isn't that just so pretty how the light catches that foil as well? And if you missed part of it already, then you are able to go back and watch the replay. So my card tonight is going to be in landscape form. This beautiful shimmery ribbon is what I'm going to use. And yes, just want to get the right side here. I'm going to go in about the, I trim it out of the way, go in about the middle, about like that. Bring in my snips. And let me see, sometimes my Stampin' Seal will cooperate. Okay, let's see. Just want to put a little bit of the back here to hold my ribbon into place. And make sure I have it even as much as I can. Put a little bit on the back over here. Here we go. And that is going to get glued down. And I am a person that really likes the Tombow, so that is what I will be using most of the time. There we go. I'm not a person that likes to do a lot of fancy folds. Occasionally I will do them, but I tend to stick to the simple cards. Not simple, but pretty cards, but not difficult to do. Let's put it that way. Okay. And then this piece, I think I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals. Even though I have this one on dimensionals, you could glue it down, but I'm going to pop it up. Oop. Anybody else here like dimensionals as much as I do? Oop. Or do you prefer to glue things down more? You ladies are quiet, not answering. That's okay, I know your answers. You like dimensionals too. Stuck to my finger. Okay. So we're going to glue this one, or sorry, glue. You're right. There we go. Oh, now I'm getting some response. Oh, hello Kathleen. Nice to have you join us as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a bit of this ribbon. You could make a bow with it, but as you ladies know, I like to do this with it. Let me just see, I don't want to, this ribbon is so pretty with the shimmer on it, I don't want to cover it up. There we go. I'm going to give that a little snip. Oh, you know what? It did kind of go over. Oh well. There we go. Maybe I'll just trim this side just a little bit more. There. I think that's okay. How do you like it so far? How you love dimensionals too? Yes. And Cheryl, yes, I know you absolutely love dimensionals. I think all of us like dimensionals. Okay, so now, for those of you that haven't seen this already, hey, you do too, right, Phyllis? I'm using the seasonal tags. Now, you could use any sentiment that you have, but if you like this one, it is available now. And I'm going to just use Merry Christmas, bring in a piece of my scrap. And this is actually the only stamping I'm doing tonight. So I just want to see something. I think this is too big. Yeah, I'm going to stick to what I did on my first one. I'm going to do Merry Christmas. So there's my Merry. And you know, I brought my black out, but there's the secret, the secret C here. Excuse my reach for just a minute. Okay, I've decided I'm going to use the secret C because that's going to look so pretty with that little bit of secret C right there. Just stamp Merry. Everybody have a nice Thanksgiving today. We were invited out for a delicious turkey dinner last night. And, sorry, I'm just got to concentrate here for a second. And I also decided to make a small turkey for the three of us tonight since Matthew didn't come home. He hasn't been home though for Thanksgiving in a few years. You somehow have this set, Phyllis. Well, hey, there you go. You can make this card. If you don't have the Spotlight on Nature dies, well, that's something you could get, or you could just, you know, always just cut a couple of different circles out too. You had a good one. That's great, Amy. I'm glad that you did. Okay, and then bring in my other scissors. Now for this one, I'm just going to kind of make a pretty little cut around it here. Watch you don't snap my fingers off there in these nice little snips. There's my Merry. Whoop. And do the same thing. Just kind of do my own thing with this one tonight. Okay, and with these, I'm going to just glue them down. So I'm going to put Merry up here and Christmas down here. See how quick this is coming together? Not difficult at all. Right, Brenda? Anybody can do it. You know what I'm loving is that I can actually see the comments. So I don't know if it's different on this kind of a page compared to my VIP group or just what, but I'm seeing every single comment and I love, 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 love that. Because I do find it frustrating when you can't see what people are saying. So, I'm laughing at your comment, Brenda. Wow, you had a lot of people there, Kathleen, last night. Okay, so there we go. There is the card. And you can use these beautiful, the traditional sparkling sequins. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and put on the gold ones to match in with the gold here. There's one. Here's another one, and one more. How about there? Put that on so I don't stab myself. And of course, we know what this is for. We're going to glue that inside. And then, let me see, yeah. And then you can either just leave it plain or you can stamp stamp a Christmas sentiment in there. And one of your Christmas cards are all ready to go. Quick and easy, just like I said it would be. Oh, I'm glad that you like that. I think it's very pretty, and like I said, it's very easy to do. But you can see how that gold just picks up the light right there. There we go. So that is your first card for tonight. I'm just going to switch the camera here. There we go. Okay, so thank you. Oops, I'm holding on to it, showing it like you can still see it. There we go. There it is there. So thank you very much for joining me on the first of our 12 days of Christmas together every night at 8 o'clock. This is where you're going to find me, right here. So I will see you all again tomorrow night, I hope, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. And also, thank you so much for joining me. Talk soon. Bye now.